You want to get started in a trade like the lineman trade or ironworkers trade, or you want to become a welder of some sort. Well, here's kind of the reality, the truth, the sobering truth, if you will, about working in a trade that may require you to travel, may require you to hit the road, and be away from home. I'm sitting in my $76 a night hotel motel somewheres in California. And here's the reality about being a lineman on the outside, construction. If you have a lot of connections, you know some people that can pull some strings for you, you're probably all right. If you're a guy like me who's just paving my own path, just trying to become a good journeyman, trying to get good opportunity, trying to get good experience, trying to provide for my family, that work opportunity isn't always there at home. And at home right now is for me being in Phoenix, in Arizona. It's where I've been living. But the opportunity hasn't been there. Being a union journeyman, outside lineman, I've been fortunate, had the opportunity to hit the road and come work in California. Now, I'm not making this video to be like some sad, I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. It's none of that. This is my own decision. This is something that me and my wife discussed about, hey, there's no work in Arizona right now. I haven't gotten any calls. What are your thoughts if I hit the road? Just, for a little while. I don't know how long, but not long term. Not for a year or anything like that. If I just go out there, make some money, get some hours accrued back in for our insurance, things like that, what does that conversation look like? And we've come to the conclusion that, hey, it might not be a bad idea, right? Being a journeyman lineman, being a journeyman ironworker, being a welder, doing industrial maintenance, electrician, doing shutdowns, working in the oil fields. A lot of these big industrial trades, sometimes it might often require you to travel, be away from home for a week, a couple weeks, a month, depending on what trade you're in, of course. Something that not a lot of people talk about. It's kind of the ugly truth about working in the trades. Especially a trade like this. You can get into an HVAC or electrician or a plumber, the trifecta of trades, and you can work in those trades and do residential and have your own company and stay at home. You can do that. So I don't want any of you guys to get the impression that you're always having to live on the road, be away from family, be away from home. That's not how it is all the time. This is for the most part, a small, inconvenient part of the year for me that, hey, I got to hit the road. I got to be able to provide. And doing so, I need to go elsewhere where there's work. And right now, that's in California. So, hey, I'm going to go out there for a little bit. It's not easy. Like I said, I'm not trying to make this video to be like, poor Austin, because it's strictly my choice. At the end of the day, it's strictly my choice. It's anyone's choice to hit the road, to go work away from family, away from home. 10 hours, 20 hours, 40 hours, depending on what part of the country you live in or you're from. And you want to go to California, or you want to go somewhere where there's plentiful work and you can make a lot of money in a matter of a couple months, few months, half a year, whatever that looks like situation for you, right? So like everyone's situation is a little bit different. Everyone has different connections. And so the reality is I wouldn't discount, I wouldn't not think this could happen to you. There's actually a groundman who was doing the pre-hire orientation stuff with a bunch of us guys who, took a call. And he actually was like a fourth or fifth of apprentice, and he actually quit the apprenticeship. And the reason why he quit the apprenticeship was because it was too hard on his family life. It caused him to travel. He was in the Cal Nev apprenticeship. It caused him to travel all the time. Like being away, trying to travel with the family, and then you enter in the personalities and the harsh realities of being an apprentice and how you get treated at work. It just became too much, so he quit. He did what's best for him and his family. Now he's just a groundman, and he says, I'm content being a groundman because I can drag up when I want, I can find work, I can be a groundman. Apprentice, you don't have the opportunity. I'm a journeyman, so I have the opportunity to go work anywhere. And I'm very thankful, grateful that the trade has been able to provide for me in that way, where it's okay. It's kind of unfortunate that I can't find work or I can't get work locally where I live, where my wife's at, where our house is at. But I am fortunate that I can drive 11 hours away, go sign the books in Northern California, take a call, and go to work. And hopefully get some cool experience, do some helicopter work, do that type of stuff that I haven't really had the opportunity to do. So looking at it as glass is half full, I'm looking at it as an opportunity to cooler experiences, some cooler opportunities, be able to make some money, maybe build some new relationships, some new connections, things like that. The downside being, I'm away from my wife and our baby, which sucks. Living over FaceTime is not fun. I don't enjoy it, right? So I tell her, I tell me, I tell us, it's temporary, it's short term. It's something that I need to do for us right now. This is right now. So whether it's you working on the outside as a lineman or you work for utility as a lineman, the days away from home can be, getting called out all the time if you work for the utility. Going out at 2 a.m, going out at 10 o'clock on a Friday night, getting called out on a birthday, getting called out on Christmas, on Thanksgiving, on holidays, on weddings, all the events, right? Getting called out, you're going to have to work. Or working on the outside where it's like, hey, I need to go to work. I need to go back to work somewhere. And there's work over here. It's 15 hours away. There's a good chance I could just go sign the books, get a call out there, and go work. So I can provide once again for the family. That's just the harsh reality that a lot of people don't really talk about. And it's not like it's a bad thing, because if you have a trailer and you live the camper lifestyle, it's a very cool opportunity. And there's a lot of people that do that. I don't have a truck and trailer. So it's not easy for me to just be like, haul the trailer out and bring the family with me. Could I? Should I? I don't know. I don't really like living that kind of lifestyle. Well, in the future, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see, but that is possible. It's just right now, in this present time and day and moment, that's not in the playing cards for me. But either way, I just want to hop on here really quick and just ramble about kind of the situation I'm in right now. I'm not looking for any empathy. I just want to give you guys some raw thoughts, kind of what's going through my head, being an outside journeyman lineman. This may be a price you might have to pay if you're looking to get into the trade, you want to become a lineman. It sounds fun. It can be fun, right? Like, I don't want you guys to get discouraged and think that this is how it is all the time everywhere. A lot of guys enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. Being able to go work in these different spots, take the family with them, live out of a fifth wheel. People love doing that. It's just not the thing for me and my family right now, I should say. So that's it. All right. See you guys.